everyone, welcome to Tarot and Nails, or welcome back. I'm going to do a quick collective reading. These are all timeless readings that are meant for you whenever you happen upon them. Let's see, what does the collective need to know here? Please like, share, and subscribe if this reading resonates. Drop a comment, let me know what's going on. Oh god. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, this deck is not the easiest to shuffle. Okay. So the King of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, ooh. The King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Strength. The number 8 could be significant. Could be a Leo involved, but 8 will be something that you see repeatedly. I'm feeling like a lot of you are having synchronicities where you're seeing 88, 88, or 888. We'll get some clarifiers too, but let's just get through this first. Okay, so the King of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So someone has made you feel left out in the cold. This doesn't have to be an air sign, but it could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. However, this person either cut you off or you cut them off due to their bad behavior is what I'm getting. They may have liked to surf or had sailboats. They really liked the water. Someone that's like an adventurer, someone that likes to be busy, go, you know, challenge themselves physically. For a lot of you, they wanted to just be single. This was a massive, massive betrayal to you though. I don't see a third party. The Three of Swords is not out here. There's no 3 anywhere indicated here. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person may have also left you for a job, or they may be in the military, or have, they may have recently gone through school or training to become a police officer or detective, PI, something that's going to take them away from you for long periods of time, and they feel like they need to just focus on themselves. I think you really thought this was a ride or die situation. You really would have stuck with them no matter what, you know, was going on in their life, but they're taking this avenue of prioritizing their career, their livelihood over a relationship at this time. This is a massive betrayal for you. I feel like this individual, this King of Swords here, may have tried to comfort you, may still try to be in your life, trying to be a friend. That's not really working, is what I'm getting. You are feeling really down and out, really depressed. You feel like the only person that can bring you out of that is this King of Swords. However, that is not true. This is gonna really just hit you like a lightning bolt, you know, just kind of like this picture indicates. It's giving me very Tower moments too. Like, yes, it's a betrayal, you know, yes, it's the end of this cycle, which could have been a 10-year relationship, 10-month relationship. October could also be significant. Maybe you met in October. This is definitely like someone pulling the rug out from underneath you. You really don't see this coming. It's going to be very difficult for you to sleep and to communicate with people if people ask you what's going on. I feel like a lot of you are just going to, you know, pretend that this didn't happen because you don't want to open that can of worms and, you know, kind of break down in public. I'm seeing a lot of you just, you know, really putting a mask on and only dealing with the pain of this situation when you're alone, when you know you're not going to be disturbed because you don't want other people to see you like this, is what I'm getting. I see a lot of you reminiscing, going over past things, especially if you were with this person for a significant amount of time, which I feel like a lot of you were. You're going to be reminiscing over those articles or things that they gave you, mementos, letters, mail, anything that you've saved. If you're, you know, someone that kind of collects things, then I see a lot of you just sitting down and kind of going through that stuff, and that's going to be very therapeutic for you. So don't let anyone tell you, you know, everybody grieves differently, everybody processes things differently, so don't let people tell you, you know, that you shouldn't be doing that or you need to throw it away or blah, blah, blah. You do what you need to do. There is, okay, so there is this King of Pentacles that wants to come in, and I really feel like for a lot of you, this is an older man, or an older person. Doesn't have to be masculine, but definitely someone in their masculine energy, someone who is completely different than this King of Swords. Like, these two kings are totally different. This King of Pentacles wants to help you. They want to, I don't want to say they want to be your rebound, but they want to be in your life. I think this person's been kind of sitting on the sidelines during your relationship, you know, with this other King of Swords character to see if they could ever, you know, kind of jump in there. So they're, you know, kind of taking the bull by the horns. This could also be a Taurus, getting strong Taurian energy. Could be on the cusp of Taurus Cancer, maybe? I don't know. There's definitely a cuspy type of energy that I'm getting from this king. Taurus is definitely coming through strong. This is someone that is very grounded. They're very kind, but you don't see them that way. And even if you did, you're very guarded. You got the Nine of Wands here. This is you putting up your barriers, your guards, saying, no, I need this time alone. I can't even think about that right now. I feel like this person wants to take you out on a date. They want to make your life a little bit livelier and a little less heavy. They want to kind of lighten everything up and show you that they'll be there, you know? However, this king, just know, is very jealous. This is someone that's very possessive. So even though they're kind and they have all of these really good attributes, they are definitely going to be possessive of you. And I think that you're just like, no, I'm grieving, I'm dealing with all of this. The last thing I need is someone that's going to tell me like what to wear or like blah blah blah. Like, he's the type of person that's going to tell you your dress is too short, or, you know, have some comment to make because he's insecure. Yeah, I see you guarded. You don't want to deal with this person. Fiercely guarded. You've got the Fire here. You know, you're not letting people in at this time because you know that you need this time to heal. You need this time alone. You've got the Nine of Wands followed by the Nine of Pentacles. This is, again, you. This is you as well. So you go from guarded, you know, throughout the next couple of weeks, months to, you know, really coming into yourself and being single. Down here we have the Ace of Pentacles and Strength. So you got the King of Swords here, leaving you for this job, this opportunity. They really don't think they can do this with a partner. And I don't know if that's because they don't trust themselves. We've got to get some clarifiers here. I'm getting a lot of them don't trust themselves. They don't think that they could be committed to you or anyone else for that matter during this work assignment because they're not going to be around. Which kind of says a lot about who they are. There's no reason, you know, you can't be loyal and be at a distance. But I think this person is using a lot of excuses because they really just don't want to be tied down. And this job opportunity is just a really, really good scapegoat for them. But you're showing a lot of strength through this time. You know, you've got the Five of Pentacles, the loss, the depression, the sadness, the Ten of Swords. So you're definitely showing a lot of strength and a lot of courage to get through this. You're not rushing yourself. You know, you're just taking one day at a time. You're not really telling anyone what's going on with you. You're being really private at this time. All right, let's get some clarifiers here for the collective. Ooh. What else does the collective need to know? Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately there is a third party, and I think that that's been a secret. Ooh. Got the Five of Pentacles again. Again. So Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. However, this Five of Pentacles is not representing you and how you feel because it's clarifying this King of Swords. So don't worry. This person is going to regret their decision for leaving you almost immediately. Okay, so I've got the Three of Swords, the Five of Cups reversed, Eight of Wands, Four of Cups reversed, Page of Wands, Temperance, and Page of Swords. Okay, so unfortunately there is a third party. I think for most of you, you weren't aware of this third party. You did not see this coming. So initially when this person ghosts you, they're in and out of your life still. They're still trying to hold a role in your life. They're still trying to get in contact with you, be a friend. They're still trying to maintain the connection. You may even have pets together or children where they're using that as an excuse to see you or to stay in your life and kind of be more consistent, but also still doing whatever the fuck they want. Gemini could also be a significance. This person could be a Gemini. However, this third party was definitely something that took you by surprise because, like I said, they've, said to you, oh, I have this new opportunity, I have this new job. It's, my career that I'm prioritizing over you. It's not, someone else, but in the background, it actually is. There is a third party. So when you reject this King of Pentacles, who I very much believe could have Taurus very strongly in their chart, I did mention that they are very possessive and very jealous. So when you do reject this King of Pentacles, they get upset because it's clarified. This guy is clarified here by the Five of Cups in reverse. So this person, this person's going to be very depressed. They're going to take this hit very hard because they've been, like I said, waiting for an opportunity to, step to you, essentially. They really, really like your vibe. They like your energy. You've been friends for a while, or you've been in each other's lives for a minute, and they really see a future with you. So they don't understand that they're jumping in, like, way too fast. They're putting the cart before the horse, or the horse before the cart, whatever that saying is. They're getting ahead of themselves, and they don't see it that way. Because they are only looking at it from their perspective, which again is another red flag in my opinion, that they're only thinking about their own happiness. They understand that you're despondent and upset about this relationship, but they don't recognize you were with this person for 10 years, you didn't see this coming, and the last thing, anybody would really want immediately after some level of heartbreak like that is another brand new fresh relationship where someone expects you to be at your best, and that's not possible for you. So this individual is not taking your feelings into consideration, even though they think they can heal you and make things all better. It's not fair for them to assume that you're going to be ready or open to a relationship soon after you deal with this heartbreak. Ten of Swords, clarified by the Three of Swords, is not a good feeling. And they are just so obsessed with you, they can't think, oh, okay, maybe this isn't the right time, or, maybe I should give the collective a time or a period to digest and process and heal, and they're not thinking about that. So when you reject them, they're going to immediately be put into this Five of Cups. They're immediately going to be, depressed. They're not going to see that there is a possibility for this in the future. It's just not the right time. They obviously have some more growing and stuff they need to do too. And we'll look into this third party too. I'll get some more clarifiers on that. Okay, so while you have your guard up, you got the Nine of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. So while you're guarded and defensive, you're going to have people that still want to communicate with you. They're going to still try to get you to go out. A lot of people are going to convince you or try to convince you to go clubbing or, go to dinner parties or on boats or picnics or holiday festival, something. They're going to try to get you to go out and do things. So you're going to be dodging a lot of communication. I see you responding to people, but not really being up to going out, which is totally understandable. And you got the Four of Cups again, because you have quite a bit going on here. Yeah, I've got the Four of Cups and then you got the Page of Wands. So you're going to have a lot of new opportunities for relationships. It's not just going to be this King of Pentacles. You're also going to have another person step forward. It could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it could be someone that's very passionate and very aggressive, very playful too. Someone that's, a little bit more, flirty and light. It's not really heavy. So I see that you may be entertaining things like this, where it's not really very serious, where it kind of just gets you out of this, not, you know, dark headspace you don't necessarily want to be in. Yeah, I see a lot of you taking advantage of that, but there's going to be so much communication. It's much more communication than you're used to. Like when you're not in this dark place, these people aren't really reaching out to you, but it kind of shows you how many people are actually supportive of you and on your side and just, you know, want to make sure you're okay. So this King of Swords here puts you in this Five of Pentacles as soon as they betray you, as soon as it comes out that there's a third party. However, they're going to get betrayed. This third party is going to put them in the Five of Pentacles shortly after. So they ride off into the sunset with somebody else, leaving you for dead, essentially. And then karma comes right back and slaps them in the face. I feel like they're going to get outed is what I'm getting at their new position. I don't know what that means for some of you, but you're going to have an epiphany. I think, you know, once you learn that they were betrayed in the same way that you were, because trust me, you're going to learn about it. You're going to have this epiphany. You're going to have this understanding that, like, sometimes karma is instant, and that's beautiful. So I think that's going to give you a lot of rest assurance, you know, that this happened for a reason, but like people don't get away with stuff, you know, like this person did this to you with malice intent and without considering your feelings. And then the same thing happens to them. You've shown a lot of, you know, balance in your life, and you're refusing to allow this King of Swords to keep you off balance for long. You recognize going through this, because you've got Temperance clarifying the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. You recognize that you need to show patience and grace to yourself, that, you know, going through this is not easy, but you're recognizing that this is something, you know, you need to process and continue to maintain your balance in your life. Let's get some more here. Who is this third party for the collective as it relates to this reading? Who is this third party? Because it's very secretive. I don't even know that you know this. Who is this third party? It doesn't have to be a significant other, you know, like someone they were intimate with. It could be, you know, family, friends, anybody that interjected into this relationship. Who is this third party? Interesting that cards don't want to talk now. And the fact that this came out, you know, pretty late in the reading. This is definitely very secretive. I'm surprised the moon's not out here. This third party has been very kept hidden. Who is this third party? Please. Really? I only get one card? The Sun. That's not enough. Who is this third party? Who is this third party? Oh my god. They literally aren't telling me. Who is this third party? Okay. Who is this third party? Three of Pentacles. Okay. Could be an earth sign. Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, but who is this third party? They may have a child. The third party may have a child. Nine of Cups. Okay, so this King of Swords could be, it could be a masculine energy that they cheated on you with. Doesn't have to be, but for some of you it could be. You could find out that your ex-partner was bisexual. They really thought, male or female, they thought this person was going to make them happy. They thought this was their happily ever after. Little do they know they're getting played by this person, because they end up in this Five of Pentacles energy. They end up, you know, abandoned by them almost immediately. Yeah, I think this was more of like a sexual attraction. They could have gotten this other person pregnant, or they could have already had a baby, or like a family with somebody else. But they really thought this was their wish fulfillment, just because the sex was good. It wasn't anything more than that. They really just thought this was going to be better for them in the long run, and then they end up getting completely screwed over basically immediately. They could have met this person at work. It could be a work partner, a business partner, a client, a customer of theirs, someone that they saw on a semi-regular basis where they were able to develop this relationship with them slowly over time, all behind your back. Masculine or feminine, definitely a fire sign. The third party very well could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but they're definitely someone that was very aggressive. They played the role of being chaste, but that's not their normal energy. So in the eyes of this King of Swords, this person, this third party, liked to be chaste, but it was just a ruse to get him away from you, which is why this Five of Pentacles comes crashing down on this person immediately, because once this person realizes that they've won in their mind, which it doesn't really mean that they won, because all it did was help you realize this person wasn't worth your time. So not in actuality, you are the one that won, because now you see this person for who they are and you don't want them anymore. But this King of Wands ends up, you know, just going in a different direction too, and basically ghosts your ex here. Let's get some oracles. What does the collective need to know to close out this reading? What does the collective need to know? Let go. Yeah. 100%. All of you need to be focusing on letting this past person go. I know it's really difficult, but that's going to be the best thing for you, since you now recognize that this person did not value you. They talk a lot, but they can't back it up, is what I'm getting. So you will experience a rebirth if you actually are successful, which I see you doing, at letting this person go, you know, healing, doing all of the work. What else does the collective need to know? Unlikely. Okay. Yeah, it's unlikely that you're going to get back together with this old person, and it's unlikely that you're going to get together with this new person. You're very focused on being single and healing and getting through this period. The last thing you're thinking about is relationships, unless it's very casual. I don't see you going on any formal dates. I don't see you really focusing on love at this time. I just feel like it's unlikely that you're going to be moving towards any sort of love interest during this period. Let's get one more. Yeah, it's not the right time for relationships again. This is definitely a time when you need to take time for yourself, and not let people try to own your time. I think that happened a lot in your previous relationship, and it would have happened a ton more with this King of Pentacles, where everyone seems to feel entitled to your time, but you haven't been giving enough time to yourself. So you're really kind of taking that back during this period. So that is what I have for you, collective. Let me know if this reading resonated in the comments, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.